Dear students, welcome to 13th lesson video of our tutorials with puncher assembly device. We already created sectional front views of our non-standard parts, and now before we assemble these parts together we have to identify them to our software. What do I mean by this? If we go back to our detailed drawing here and see our standard parts like shaft, it identifies all the parts of the shaft as a simple unit and it gave it a name as a shaft. Guide bush, we have here compression spring, we have hexagon socket head. So we'll give a name to these parts and identify them in the browser. How we'll do this? We'll go back to our A puncher assembly and simply go back. Let's assign our default layer here. Go back to structure tab, and here we'll deal with components. So we'll identify all these components as the names. This is our base, this is guiding piece, this is pressing hand. So we'll go to new, and here a new component dialog box is opened. We simply new component, give a name for our component. It's a base. This is a front view of my base. I'll select all objects that related to the front view of my base this way. Oops. I'll select again without my ID. Enter, and here I can see all the parts are selected. I should pick a base point on my piece. I'll pick it somewhere here. Doesn't matter where to pick, and I'll click apply. Now he asked me to take a top view. If I don't want to take a top view, I'll just click OK and get out of the component. He takes the name, the same name as base. Okay, select component base one. It takes the top view. I just have to select my objects for the top view this way. And hit enter, and I'll see all my objects are inside my preview window. I'll pick a point somewhere here and click OK. What do I have? Let us see what's happening. If I go to my browser and click on my base, he's identify it as a component named base. Here's my front view of the base, and here's my top view of the base. These things we'll need them further, you will see. The same way I'll do for the guiding piece. I'll click new. I'll name it as a guiding piece. Okay, I'll take the front view first for my guide piece and select the objects. I'll take all the objects. If it happens, enter, and you miss any of the objects, the part, you can select it again. Select the objects and take the missing parts, hit enter, and now in the preview window you can see the selected parts of your object. So I'll pick a point on it. I'll just take it somewhere here and hit apply, I have the front view of my guide piece. Now I need to take the top view, so I'll select objects for the top view of my guiding piece and select all the top view, hit enter. I see that all my objects are in. I'll take a point right somewhere here and hit OK. Here is my guide piece. I have a front view and I have a top view. The same I will do it for the pressing hand. I'll click new component, pressing hand. I'll name it as this is my front view of my pressing hand. Select objects. This is my pressing hand and hit enter. Pick a point, and this is a point, and I don't need a top view for it, so I'll click OK. I have a front view of my pressing hand. This way we create new components. So I'll remind you, we'll go to structure and click new to create a new mechanical structure definition from selected objects, or we call it create component. See you next video.